In this video, we're going to cover higher order derivatives. So what does that mean? Well, that just means we essentially take derivatives of derivatives. So let's just look at some notation first. What if we take the derivative of the first derivative, right? So we have some function f of x here, and we took the first derivative of that, and we want to take the derivative of that. Well, generally our notation is going to be f double prime of x, or you may see this notation where y is the function f of x, and we are taking the derivative with respect to x. You may also see this notation, d dx of dy dx. So the derivative with respect to x of the function dy dx, which is already the derivative of y. Which again, you may also see dy prime dx or just y double prime. Right? So that's all just, these all mean the same thing. You don't generally see this one over here on the left, but these you will probably see quite a bit more often. Moreover, just like having 2 primes as a second derivative, we could take the derivative of that. And so our third derivative, we might write as f triple prime. So this is a third derivative. But from the fourth derivative onwards, we don't write primes. We actually just write the number in parentheses in the position where an exponent goes. So f raised to the fourth in parentheses is the notation for the fourth derivative of f of x. You may also see d to the fourth of f dx to the fourth. So again, this is similar notation. And of course, with a 3 here, that would be similar notation for, or equivalent notation for, the third derivative. All right. And then, moreover, just to make it more general, if you see something like this, this means the nth derivative of f of x. So we just take the derivative successively n times. All right, let's do a quick example just to make sure everybody is clear on what's going on here. Let's find the first 4 derivatives. Of y equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. Well, what is y prime? Our first derivative. The derivative of x cubed is 3x squared. The derivative of negative 3x squared is minus 6x. Derivative of 2 is 0. All right, what is the second derivative? Well, that is the derivative of the first derivative, so we just take the derivative of this. Derivative of 3x squared is 6x. The derivative of negative 6x is just negative 6. And derivative of 0 is just 0, so we can leave that off. What is the third derivative? Well, that's the derivative of the second derivative, so that would just be 6. And then the derivative of negative 6 is 0, so we can just leave that alone. And then finally, what is the fourth derivative? Well, that's just the derivative of the third derivative. And derivative of a constant 6 is 0. So we've calculated the first 4 derivatives of this function y equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. And that's really all we needed to discuss in this video.